Word. Don't cancel me.
Welcome to Cool Conversations with Dante is Cool. I have a very special guest with me. A very multi-talented individual. Somebody that I would also like to say gave me one of my first videography opportunities to do my thing. Can I get you to introduce yourself to the public, please, sir?
DassMajin. DassMajin, if you didn't know. I'm just a rapper.
Bang. So are you just a rapper though? Like I said, I feel like you're very multi-talented. You definitely got a hold on dancing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nobody that's goddamn doing it like you. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, not anymore.
Okay.
I've been retired for like, what is it, almost 4 years now? I've been retired since like early 2019.
Word.
And I mean, have I battled? Yeah, but
Yeah.
I was still retired. Like,
Yeah.
I was either battling to help people out or because somebody gave me a bag. Like, I wasn't really in it. I hate dancing right now.
Word. Okay. That's good to know. So what exactly made you transition into like, nah, it's not really my thing no more right now?
I think the reasoning behind me doing it was more unhealthy than anything, but I feel like I got so good at it that it was really hard for me to just back out as far in as I was, and then after a while I just lost the love for it. I was just like, I can't do the repetitive congregating with the same people. Me feeling like when it came to expansion, a lot of times things were one-sided. Not because I was holding everything up, but because nobody was ever really on the same page. And the few people that were on the same page with me was my family. You know what I'm saying? So like, shout out Colossus, Trey, Doomsday, all of y'all. Like, we were usually always on the same page, but after a while, when shit got real, people just had shit they needed to take care of. We all kind of had to take a step back, and then the pandemic hit, of course. So the pandemic definitely sat everybody the hell down for a while, and they're picking it back up. So shout out to y'all. They're definitely picking it back up. But by that time, I was already like stepping away. And then the pandemic hit, so I was like, I really have no reason to be in love with this, and I don't have anything to prove anymore. Like, I ain't got nobody to prove wrong anymore. Like,
Nah, I understand that. It's funny you say that because I feel like a lot of people are in the same situations with different sort of passions that they may have had before. Like, I see a lot of people who were, really going hard with like music, you know what I'm saying? You come back, now it's like, all right, we're kind of trying to figure it out again. Niggas like,
facts.
Nigga, I got kids. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, well, you're right.
Can't argue with that.
But yeah, let me move into what you're doing now then. The music. You got some projects out. I would like to ask you first, what came first for you, music or dancing? Like, well, making music or dancing?
Dancing came first because dancing goes back to like when my sister would memorize Michael Jackson's videos and shit. And then like when breaking came out, it would go back to that. But like me originally making music, I first started writing music in 3rd grade. So,
Word.
So I've been writing for a really long period of time, like since I was 8 years old. And music was always there because without music, there is really no dance. You know what I'm saying? They go hand in hand. It's a happy marriage. You know what I'm saying? So it was never far away. I would dance. Occasionally, I might record a record with my nigga Gabe. Shout out to Jay Virtuoso, him. You know what I'm saying? Me and him went to school together, so occasionally if I felt like rapping and I wanted to record, once I found out he could engineer, record a record real quick, leave that be. I was just playing around, you know what I'm saying? And then I keep dancing, and then and music was just something that was consistently there, something I always had a gift for. I've been a writer for a long period of time. Hate reading, but I love writing. Like I've been writing for so long, it's now just seemed like it made way too much sense. It was something I genuinely enjoyed doing that I felt the need to say, you know what, if I could follow this for years, I can at least give this energy for years, something that's always been prevalent around me.
So you do write your raps. There's no
absolutely
what's it, punching in, no bar. And I mean, I can tell from listening to your music that it's something that's written. It's very poetic, very there's something being said here,
I appreciate it.
Right. So
everything that you hear, everything that's on this album specifically, I don't know, is written by me. Even the hooks that weren't sang by me, like, everything was written by me, executive produced by me. The last album, the only thing that wasn't written by me was the 2 verses, G-Rose verse and Breed's verse. Those are the only things that weren't written by me for the whole album. But if you hear like a hook somewhere, or you hear, I'm like, I'm really good with writing. So everything is written by me. I've learned that, you know, I have to punch in, because I can't fit every single bar where I want to and to flow everything properly. So just for the sake of the sound of music and the aesthetic of music, making sure everything flows really nice and giving the top quality, I do punch in on certain songs a lot more than others, but everything is rap on this side. I write everything, and I overview everything. I go on my phone, see what words rhyme with what, how many syllables are in each word type shit, you know? Yeah.
So could you, like you're speaking on your newest project, IDK. Could you sort of give me an introduction, give the people like what they should expect? And it's out now, correct?
It's out Friday, but by the time they hear this, it'll probably be out.
Okay, yes, it definitely
so it's out now.
Yes, it's out now. It is out right now. Streaming platforms.
Let's see. It's an R&B project.
Yeah.
It's R&B, soul, and blues pretty much, but expressed through hip hop. So if anybody could, you know, get the feeling of an upbeat poppy R&B record, get the feeling of a real soulful R&B record, a sensual lovemaking R&B record, or kind of like a ballad R&B record. Every single one of those things is on this album, but through hip hop. And it all follows a storyline, like cinematically almost. And
I was definitely seeing that for what I was there for.
I'm saying, so 1 through 12, back to 1, literally the album is meant to loop. So everything is in order. If you can't play it in order because Spotify's bum-ass service, like not letting you do that unless you're premium, just go to YouTube and just click that repeat button. But the first record is the end of the last record. So it's meant to literally play all within each other. So by the time you switch tracks, you're on number 2. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of got my shit set up like MCU type shit.
What? Yeah, I was gonna say, that's very creative. Like, what gave you the idea to even do something like that?
What was it? I had like 3 records written for the album at the time, and then I went on I did like back-to-back 7-day fast. Like just liquid. So during that time period where I wasn't eating anything, I ate 3 times in 21 days. My mind was like super damn clear. I lost hella weight. I gotta get this back off. But I lost like mad weight, and everything was just clear. So I started off with 3 records. By the end of the first week of the fast, I had like 9 records done. And originally the album was supposed to be 14 records. Had to take 2 out. But the idea was already there of me having a hidden message in the album. Like, so there's a hidden message in the track list where if you find the hidden message, for anybody who's following me, it's probably going to be over now, but anybody like who followed me at the time, if you could figure out the hidden message in the track list, you get money for the track list. And when I did that, I was like, how could I bring this all together so it makes sense? And when I found the last beat, I came up with some bars, you know what I'm saying? And then I only had like 1 minute and 20 seconds of the record. And I was like, I need to do more. And then I had like a talking outro. And then I was like, it would be really cool if I actually started the album with this. And then it would make sense for where it was, but it wouldn't because it's so short. You don't know, like, it sounds like something already started pretty much. And then it goes through, and then it actually starts. And then it ends off where it starts, and then it loops like that. So it wasn't no real profound idea. I was like, oh shit, this would be cool.
I mean, it do sound pretty profound. They say he ate 3 times in 21 days. That's like, you was getting some sort of the source. Hey, that's good art. Come from that. Good art come from that sometimes, man.
No bull. The best art.
That's
unfortunately.
That's damn near where this came from.
Where's that?
But so what's some things you got that you want to do in the future? You got planned in the future with the music? Like, where do you see yourself
I see myself going to Mars with Elon Musk. You know what I'm saying? So
I like that. I like that.
But other than that, you know. But honestly, I've been so focused on music. It's like, for somebody like myself, if anybody who really knows me knows all this type of stuff that I get into, it's really been hard to stay focused with just this one thing.
Yeah.
So that's been my goal.
Word.
Like being presented with a bunch of new opportunities. I'm not doing a bunch of shows.
Yeah.
I'm not doing a bunch of press and promo runs.
Yeah.
I'm not doing a bunch of this. I really want to put the effort into the music so that way the music can speak for itself.
Yeah.
Rather than me having to trick people into liking me and, then possibly listening to my music.
Yeah, which is the way most people are going right now.
That's literally like, you'll see a bunch of artists and you'll look at their Instagram or Twitter or TikTok. They're doing comedy skits for for most of their pages.
I haven't heard one song.
You know what I'm saying? They got their song shit in the link in their bio, but it's like no, make more funny shit. I don't really care about
Yeah,
music.
exactly.
Like, and even though I'm funny to the people that know me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to sell that as the personality as to which sells my music, because instead of me being known as an entrepreneur, I want to be known as an artist. You know what I'm saying? And entrepreneurship is easy. It's not really about. It's not about looking good in front of everybody. Entrepreneurship is hard. It's difficult. It's not cut out for everybody. Not all you niggas are meant to have an LLC. I don't care what Facebook tells you.
Becoming an electrician, HVAC is necessary right now.
You know what I'm saying? All of that shit is absolutely vital. Plumbing, all of this, like, do shit. Basically, the best part of entrepreneurship is when they tell you, find whatever avenue is empty and profit from it.
Yeah.
So wherever there's demand, go where there's demand so you can create demand for self. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are flooding a bunch of different avenues that don't need to be flooded.
Yeah.
So instead of me doing that, let me put out the music. Let me spend genuine time. Perfecting my craft for the most part in the music. And the higher quality the music gets and the more consistently I put out, the more numbers I'll see. I don't need to come up with a gimmick. I don't need to come up with a gimmick, so to speak. I still gotta have one, which me putting out a lot of music might be my gimmick. You know what I'm saying? But I'd rather that be the gimmick than I went viral off of tripping and falling down the street and getting hit by a car.
Punching old ladies in the back of the head.
You know what I'm saying? And then I look at the camera, streaming my music. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that guy. I want to be an artist for what it is, not an artist for, what's convenient to get a couple clicks.
Yeah, no, I totally understand that. It's funny that you say not doing a lot of performances and promo or whatever, because I've done a few of these so far, and it don't seem like anybody is. I ain't gonna lie. It seems like right now everybody's like grouping up together and figuring out, like we were talking about before. Before we were all at a certain point, we blinked our eyes. Now it's 3 years later. Mm-hmm. And motherfuckers like, oh shit, let me do this. So I think it's the perfect time for you to be stamping yourself as an artist right now, because there's not really much things going on. Don't get me wrong, there are like around here, I guess, decent opportunities for like DJs for the most part. But when it comes to like artists, and especially rappers or black artists, okay, let's be honest, it's a lot harder, because you're gonna go, hey, I'm trying to do a rap show, and they're like, oh, word. They might not go, hey, nigga, you can't do that here, but they're gonna be like, all right, well, you want to pay for security, and you want to pay for this, they're gonna offer you a lot of shit that they're gonna bring up a lot of shit that they're not bringing up to the damn EDM shows. They're not bringing it up to the country shows and all that raves, stuff. Exactly.
Wild.
Which are wild. People are getting shot in motherfucking country shows, all right? And goddamn, everybody doing drugs at the rave shows. Okay. So I don't understand what the goddamn problem. Everybody, you don't think niggas at the country shows strapped? Wake up, people. Let me stop.
They sing about it.
Dead ass. But yeah, I don't want to get too far from what you got going on. Goddamn, is there anything that anything else besides IDK? Is there some music album? Projects, videos? Because you do have some fire videos.
Thank you.
You do have some fire videos. I remember when I first got hip to you doing this, that I remember seeing the video and be like, this nigga serious.
Was it the spoken word joint or the David Ruffin joint?
I'm pretty sure. You was like...
Because I predicted the pandemic.
Yeah.
No cap, I did. And David Ruffin, I predicted the whole pandemic.
I think it was that one. Was it? Were you buy some water?
Yeah.
Yep.
I was in Family Dollar with the pack of toilet paper and shit.
Ah, damn. So yes, David Ruffin. That's something y'all need to go check back on.
Yeah, the video was super fire. Shout out to my brother Trey in Focus. He's amazing. He was one of the first people that I called when I figured out my brother wanted to get into videography and stuff like that. That was a funny phone call. That shit was awesome. But yeah, as far as upcoming videos, I am gonna be recording a video for some therapy off of I Don't Know.
Word.
I'm gonna be. I'm probably also gonna do a video for That's Him. That's probably gonna be a very different, heartfelt, intimate video for myself.
Yeah.
I do have another project that I've already started working on. Yeah. I haven't really figured out a name for it yet, but my main thing is consistency. So I've been trying to remain consistent with that, and I'm not holding myself out to be seen everywhere to do all the shows that are available, because I see a lot of people capitalizing off the opportunity just to be seen. So every time they see a show, oh yeah, let me get here, let me go ahead and send you my 10, let me go ahead and send you my 15, let me go ahead and send you my 50. It's like, nah, if anybody wants me to come before them, they'll come up to me and ask me.
Yeah, so let me tell you, please, as somebody who's put shows together, and this is not knocking nobody's hustle, because, you know, I done met some motherfuckers who put on shows like this, but don't pay to get on no damn show. Do not pay to get on no damn show. I don't know. It be like that, and sometimes motherfuckers gotta go through that. But let your artistry speak, and make sure you make these connections that are actually real. You know what I'm saying? Because that is definitely a thing that is, like I said, I'm not trying to knock nobody's hustle, but to an artist that is looking for a little bit of game, a lot of times the interactions you get from those aren't really as solid as you want them to be. So it makes a lot of sense to not do that. But,
I mean, if you got to follow 10 niggas to get 10 followers, how many followers did you gain?
Yeah, honestly.
That was my viewpoint on it. I'm not begging for followers. I'm not begging people to. The people who support me, I only focus on them.
Yeah.
That's something as I hate the word up and coming. And like as an upcoming artist, we tend to, especially out here, because everybody has like a complex where they have to prove everybody wrong. Yeah. So instead of focusing on the people that don't support you, let them not support you. Focus on the people that do. 100%. Give them the work, give them the quality, give them the product, and you will be rewarded. Like,
and we already know how far cult like followings go. You know what I'm saying? Like, people will definitely see you, love your stuff, and come out of pocket so that you can continue to, because in a way, you know, your art is supporting them as well.
Exactly.
You know? So they want you to continue, and if, like you said, as long as you're able to be an entrepreneur, as long as you're able to be an entrepreneur and an artist and serve these people exactly what they want, then you know, ain't nothing but greatness coming.
Facts.
Where can people follow you? What's the handles?
Anywhere and everywhere. DassMajin. DassMajin. All one word. Literally anywhere. Tidal, Spotify, Deezer, which I think is a Russian or German joint. Pandora, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. I really don't use Twitter. If y'all get up my Twitter, that'd be fire. I might post more. I don't really post to begin with.
Nah, for real.
But yeah.
Well, I appreciate you. We're at the end of our 20 minutes. Y'all stay cool. I love y'all. Bye.